Alright, Shakespeare fans and newcomers alike, grab your tissues because we re-diving into the absolute roller coaster that is the end of Romeo and Juliet. Last time, things were already a mess. Romeo's banished, Tybalt's dead, and Juliet's being forced to marry Paris. So what's next? Welcome to Acts 4 and 5, where the tragedy really kicks into high gear. Let's jump right in. A desperate Juliet runs to Friar Lawrence, basically saying, "Fix this, or I'll end it all." The friar, ever the fan of complicated plans, has a wild idea. He gives her a potion that will make her appear dead for 42 hours. The plan is, she drinks it, her family finds her. They put her in the Capulet tomb, and the friar will send a letter to Romeo in Mantua. Romeo will then sneak back, be there when she wakes up, and they can run away together to live happily ever after. What could possibly go wrong? Juliet goes home and, putting on her best obedient daughter act, agrees to marry Paris. Lord Capulet is so thrilled he moves the wedding up from Thursday to Wednesday. This small change throws a massive wrench in the friar's carefully timed plan. That night, after sending her mother and the nurse away, Juliet has a moment of terrifying doubt. What if the potion is real poison? What if she wakes up early in the tomb, surrounded by all her dead relatives, and goes mad? It's a truly chilling moment, but her love for Romeo gives her the courage. She drinks the potion and falls onto her bed, looking for all the world like a corpse. The next morning, the nurse comes to wake Juliet for her wedding day and finds her dead. The joyful wedding preparations instantly turn into a scene of heartbreaking grief. The Capulet household is thrown into mourning, and they prepare to lay Juliet in the family tomb, just as the friar planned. So far, so good, right? Well, not exactly. Now we head to Mantua, where Romeo is waiting. But who arrives with news, not the friar's messenger? Instead, Romeo's servant, Balthasar, shows up. Balthasar, who doesn't know about the secret plan, saw Juliet's funeral and rushes to tell Romeo the devastating news. Juliet is dead. Romeo is completely shattered. In his grief he cries out, "I defy you, stars." He's decided that if he can't be with Juliet in life, he'll be with her in death. He finds a poor apothecary and buys a fast-acting poison, planning to return to Verona to die by Juliet's side in the tomb. Meanwhile, Friar Lawrence learns that his messenger, Friar John, never made it to Mantua. He was quarantined due to a suspected plague outbreak and couldn't deliver the crucial letter. The friar realizes with horror that Romeo doesn't know Juliet is alive. He grabs a crowbar and rushes to the cemetery, hoping to get to Juliet before she wakes up alone. The final scene unfolds in the dark Capulet tomb. Paris is there first, scattering flowers on his would-be bride's grave. He hides when he hears someone approaching. It's Romeo. Paris confronts him, thinking he's there to vandalize the tomb. They fight, and Romeo, fueled by grief and not recognizing Paris in the dark, kills him. Only then does he realize who he's fought. He carries Paris's body into the tomb. Inside, Romeo sees Juliet, looking as beautiful as she did in life. He gives a final, heartbreaking speech, kisses her one last time, drinks the poison, and dies. Just moments later, Friar Lawrence arrives, only to find Romeo dead and Juliet beginning to stir. As Juliet wakes up, she sees Romeo's body. The friar tries to get her to leave, but she refuses. Hearing the watchman approach, the friar panics and flees. Alone in the tomb, Juliet sees the empty cup of poison in Romeo's hand and tries to kiss his lips, hoping some poison is left for her. There isn't. Then she sees Romeo's dagger. With the simple words, "O happy dagger, this is thy sheath," she takes her own life, falling upon Romeo's body. The prince, the Capulets, and the Montagues all arrive at the scene of unimaginable tragedy. Friar Lawrence returns and explains the whole story of the secret love, the marriage, and the plan that went so horribly wrong. Seeing the devastating consequences of their feud, Lord Capulet and Lord Montague finally agree to end their rivalry. They'd promised to build golden statues in honor of each other's children. But as the prince says, it's a glooming peace. The story ends. Not with a celebration, but with the profound sadness of a love that could have been destroyed by a world filled with hate. And that's the tragic conclusion of Romeo and Juliet. It's a powerful reminder of how misunderstanding and conflict can lead to the ultimate loss. Thanks for watching this breakdown with me. If you enjoyed it or learned something new, please hit that like button and subscribe for more dives into classic literature. See you next time.